Part 2, take 1. I don't know why I'm looking at the microphones here. Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Claire, and some of you might have seen my post about the hashtag BlueLivesMatter bumper stickers. And for anyone watching who doesn't really know what I'm talking about, here's a little bit of backstory. So where I live, I've seen this surplus in these American flag black and white bumper stickers with this blue line going through it. And I was kind of alarmed because I had only seen that symbol being used by neo-Nazis, and I didn't know what it was. So I looked it up, and it turns out that it's for hashtag Blue Lives Matter. And I'm pretty familiar with that hashtag. And to be clear, hashtag Blue Lives Matter isn't a neo-Nazi symbol, although there are a lot of neo-Nazis who support the symbol and hashtag because of the racial implications that come with it. So even though this bumper sticker wasn't an actual neo-Nazi symbol, I still didn't feel that much better about it because there were so many racial implications with hashtag Blue Lives Matter. And when I posted about it and my concerns about it, there were at least a couple people who seemed offended that I was offended. And it kind of made me think, if there are people who don't understand this, despite these things being talked about in social media and the news, maybe there really are people who don't understand why this might be frustrating, and maybe don't understand the racial implications with it. So I wanted to make this video explaining it, even though there are a lot of great videos on this already and great writings on this. I was hoping to just kind of make a more organic video and try to talk about why this might be a little bit troubling. So a lot of you have probably seen some videos where there's a black person and there's a police officer, and the police officer is unprovoked and then shoots the black person and then they die. So even though the person's black, it's still illegal to shoot someone when it's not in self-defense or defense of other people, and if that person isn't running away from them. So there's a lot of these examples of where you can see video footage of Black people actually dying. There's Eric Garner, there's Philando Castile, there's Tamir Rice, and all these people were killed unnecessarily, and then there was no repercussions, any legal repercussions at least, to the police officers who killed these people unjustly. So because of the apathy about racism in America, hashtag Black Lives Matter was created. Because our lives weren't being treated as if they mattered. And after hashtag Black Lives Matter was created, there were 2 hashtags that were created to silence us. The first one is hashtag All Lives Matter and hashtag Blue Lives Matter. Now, on their own, these statements are true. All lives matter, and police officer lives matter. But the issue isn't that people are trying to say that those lives matter. The issue is that those statements were created in opposition to saying that Black lives matter, and they were made specifically to silence us. One way that might be a good way to understand this is by looking at gay pride. Many gay people are told to hide the fact that they're gay and to be ashamed of it, and that's where we have phrases like coming out of the closet, because gay people have been told to hide their sexuality and to be ashamed of it. And so to counter the shame that society has forced on gay people, people have Gay Pride Week. But for a lot of people, Gay Pride Week makes them feel uncomfortable. And maybe this is because people find it morally wrong to be gay. Or maybe it's not that they think it's wrong. Maybe it's that they don't want to accept that they're a part of a culture that has been creating human rights issues. And that to challenge that culture is to challenge something in themselves, is to challenge a part of their identity. And anytime you challenge a part of your own identity, it's really, really uncomfortable. So having your identity makes you feel really uncomfortable, and often it makes people defensive. And this defensiveness usually results in whataboutism, which is America's favorite logical fallacy. We've all heard examples of whataboutism. I know that there are kids in our country who go without food, but what about the kids in other countries? Don't you care about them? I know that there are laws that promote the death of homeless people in winter so that they'll freeze to death, but what about all those homeless people who worked their way out of homelessness? Are you saying that you can't work hard and make a life for yourself? Whataboutism not only deflects the issue, it tries to frame the other person as being even more at fault for bringing up their concerns. So, for example, when people become defensive about gay pride, they say something like, what about heterosexual pride? Oh, so you're offended that I'm proud to be heterosexual? So you're saying that you can be proud to be gay, but I can't be proud to be heterosexual? Wow. The point is that people aren't saying that they're proud to be heterosexual because they're proud to be heterosexual. They're saying that they're proud to be heterosexual in order to silence gay pride. And this analogy is the same thing that's happening with hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Blue Lives Matter and hashtag All Lives Matter aren't created to say that all lives matter or that blue lives matter. They're created to tell people that when a police officer kills someone for being black, that they deserved it and that we need to stop talking about it. After all, it's not just that Black lives matter. What about all lives matter? And police officer lives matter. So you're saying that Black lives matter more than all lives and police officers? Wow. So this is the problem with hashtag Blue Lives Matter bumper stickers. If they were coming out of a place that just wanted to say that police officers matter, then I would be all for it. But they're not. And to say that hashtag Blue Lives Matters only wants to support police officers is ignoring the other half of the message, that Black lives don't matter. So, when I see more and more of these bumper stickers popping up, as a Black person, I feel less safe. I've been racially profiled before, and luckily it just ended in emotional scars rather than physical scars as well. But I'm worried that if something were to happen to me and I was physically hurt, that it wouldn't matter. And that's why we have Black Lives Matter. So I'm really hoping that the people using these bumper stickers just don't understand the full message that comes with them. I really hope that the people using these bumper stickers just want to support their police officers and that they're not actually against the civil rights of Black people. But if anyone has been on social media or watching the news, it's kind of hard to miss the full message that comes with hashtag Blue Lives Matter. I really hope I'm wrong though. And if there's anyone who just truly didn't understand or realize the weight of the statements that these hashtags had and now bumper stickers have, I hope that they really do understand now. And that's a wrap, I guess. I'm depressed.